Welcome to It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Henny.
With your hosts, Shannon, Sally Ann, and Andy.
Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome to It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Henny.
Hello.
Say hello. We have made it to our third episode.
Woo-hoo.
Third is the word.
What's that? Three is the magic number. Do you remember that from Schoolhouse Rock?
Yeah.
Three is the magic number.
What was that song by Britney about threesomes? I mean, that's not what we're having, but I mean, yeah. So it's our third, and so we have, hit a
Third
milestone.
date. That's the spend the night date, right?
Is that what it is? Spend the night
That's what they
date?
say.
But you might want to remind everybody that we're taking off next week.
We are taking
But
off.
we'll
next
be
week.
back
Yeah.
for
Yes.
episode number 4
Yes.
following week.
We will. So welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. So we got a big show. Got a big show tonight.
Big
Lots
show.
going on tonight. Lots going on.
Lots of people.
Lots of people. You're probably going to hate all of them. No, just kidding. You're going to love all of them. But so we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to jump right in. What's everybody having to drink tonight? Sally Ann, ladies first is on.
Well, and that's in honor of Chris Landry being here. I'm having me a little Malibu Boo and Diet Coke. Little Malibu rum and Diet Coke. It kind of reminds me of vacation. So
have you
cheers.
drank those with our friend Chris Landry before?
Oh
somewhere?
yeah.
Was-
He likes
was that-
them.
Was that when everybody got COVID when you were in South America, or was that a different trip?
When he was patient number 0. Yeah.
Yes.
Patient 0.
when
Yeah.
when he brought it back to the States?
Yes, he brought it back.
Where were you at? Where were you vacation?
We were in Belize.
Absolutely, he was patient 0. No.
Yeah.
So thank
he
you
brought
for
it
that.
back. Yeah.
So we should thank him for that pandemic. Thank you.
Yeah, he brought it back.
Thanks,
I mean,
Tina.
no doubt. But that's just, I would like to speak to my immune system that I
Yes.
shared a villa with him. Is that what a cottage with him for, a week and didn't get sick. So
And her patience.
Oof. Now that's a different story.
Who was that piped in?
Yeah.
I thought he was on mute.
He's supposed to be. Okay.
So,
Anyway,
as-
that's
as
what
I
I'm
do-
drinking. What are you drinking?
Well, show us your cup here. Let's
Oh
see
yeah,
your
it's a
fancy
cute
cup
little
here.
Swig Life.
That
not
is cute.
It's not
That's cute.
a Stanley.
Not a Stanley.
It's-
Not a Stanley.
It came from Tuesday morning, back before Tuesday morning closed. So
I remember that.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Are those still open? Are those
No,
gone?
they went bankrupt. I love Tuesday morning.
So we can't get a sponsorship from Tuesday morning.
No. But
Okay.
this is Swig. Swig is the brand. Maybe
Yeah.
Swig. I'll hashtag them this week.
You know what I'm loving is that outfit you've got on, that little snuggly.
That's cute.
You like my
Yeah. Is that a leopard print?
It is an animal print. Yeah,
It
it's
is
just a
cute.
hoodie. It's just a
Very
hoodie.
cute.
Yeah.
It looks very exotic and warm
Like me.
and toasty.
Like
Yes.
me,
And
kinda
your glasses kind of match.
They
So,
are.
I do what
Yeah.
I can. So
I mean, you'd think you were a gay man, all the matching.
I gotta step up my game with the gay
Yeah.
men. I mean,
Yeah. I know. Candy, what are you having tonight?
Why, I am having a Tito's and tonic.
Again, Tito's should be our sponsor.
Yeah.
Again, Tito's, if you want to
Tito's.
sponsor us,
Yes.
we'll take free liquor.
And I'm
We'll take-
having it in my walk-in mug.
Oh
I
God.
don't know.
So do you want to tell
I
our
have
listeners?
multiple sclerosis.
Yeah, still this week? Okay. Well, we know. Okay. And where are you reporting from, Andy? I mean, Lord.
We're
that
in the
looks
middle of
beautiful.
Times Square.
Oh, I'm in Times Square, Shannon.
Oh, Lord. Are you busking for dollars? Is that what you're doing in Times Square?
Well, you need to make a little extra money because, I have multiple sclerosis, and that
Yes, we know.
treatment costs a lot of money.
Oh my God.
Yes, we know.
Here we go.
Well,
Now, are you hanging out with the naked singing cowboy that hangs out there?
Is he still there?
I'm
I
not.
haven't been there in a while. Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
gotta be like in his
it's-
70s though.
Well,
It's got to be a new one, right?
he created like this company. There's several different naked singing cowboys,
Okay.
and there's some naked singing cowgirls as well.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I've seen some naked cowgirls in strip bars before, and cowboys too, but not singing, I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
they're not singing. They're
Well,
just-
I am drinking
Yeah.
Tito's and soda again because that's all that the cult will let me drink because of the calories of the other crap, right? So I am also drinking.
Are you in a Mardi Gras cup?
I am in a Mardi Gras cup. My good friend and arch nemesis, John Valdez,
Yeah.
got this for me. One of my best friends and one of my most hated enemies got me one of this cup. Me and what's his name that I live with? that I
Yeah.
can't mention his name.
Oh, yeah.
I almost did, right?
Yeah. That
so-
reminds me, actually. Go ahead and finish that. But put a
Okay.
pin in that.
So
yeah.
it says my name on it. It's got a little Mardi Gras, so it's real cute. And you notice I'm reporting, well, not yet, but I'm got a picture of Bourbon Street,
Noticed that.
Mardi Gras, New Orleans behind me, and I got some beads on today. So if anybody wants to show me their boobs, I'll throw you some beads or something. But
Is that the tropical daiquiri bar back there?
it
Oh
said
my God.
it says daiquiris. Yes, and I think
That's what I
we've had a
thought.
few there.
We've been there
Probably.
before.
Mhm.
When you said Timmy's name, I wanted to interrupt because
Yes.
one of our fans asked me about this weekend. Stephanie,
Okay.
shout out.
Okay,
Um,
Steph.
We have the same word. It's not a new word for every show. It's the same word for every show. So
Yes.
Shannon can't say Tim, Timmy.
Mhm.
I can't refer to my cat. Y'all all know
Joey.
his name.
Joey.
Thank you. But I can't say the sweetest baby boy. And Andy can't talk about Judy Kuhn, who he stalks. So
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
So those are our words.
Big
that if
stalker.
we say we drink, we're going to drink anyway. So it
Yeah.
wouldn't matter.
And
I mean,
I wanted to say I'm also drinking out of the largest Grey Goose bottle in the world. It's been
Nice.
in my cat, but it's like this tall. It's huge, right? I'm like,
yeah.
I need to empty this thing, so I might empty
Yeah.
this tonight.
Ah,
Hey,
good idea.
oh,
Good idea.
well-
Nice little Monday night.
little
Action.
Mardi Gras pregame.
Yeah.
Yes, I got to get my.
You got to get that liver ready.
Because listeners, the reason
Get
we're
it
gonna be
pickled
off
up real good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be off next week, as Andy said, because some of us are gonna be in Mardi Gras. So we'll be making some recordings there. So
Oof.
Yes,
listen for
we're
that.
Scared of
expecting
that.
a
Yeah,
Billy
it'll
on
be
the
fun.
street from you guys.
All right, what did everybody do this weekend that was exciting or not exciting, or you want to talk about it? Candy Beth?
I got my pneumonia shot.
Really? That's what we're gonna talk about?
That's
That's what I did.
it's
Did
a
you-
big thing.
Did you get it in your bits that are now we know
Smelling
can
good?
Smell good, smelling good.
I got it in my left triceratops.
Okay,
Okay.
and that's good.
Okay.
Our-
Yeah.
Now our listeners are bored,
But-
so thanks
Yeah.
for that input.
I did it while my naughty bits have been washed with lube.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Bando.
With Mando.
Whoa, I was like, with what?
Bando.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
And
the bomb
listeners,
diggity.
listen to episode 1 if you want to know all about Candy's bits and how they smell good.
Yes, Lumi and Mando.
We're not going to cover that again because we've already
Nope.
covered your.
Lumi and Mando's the bomb diggity. Get it.
Speaking of bits, are they covered right now, or are you going pantless while you do this?
They're all
No.
covered up.
Okay, good.
It's cold up in here.
All right, Sally, and I hope you did something a little more interesting than a freaking shot.
Well, yeah, I had lunch with y'all. Hello.
See, Andy? Wow.
I mean, he
talk
put
about
a
a-
pneumonia
Oh, yeah.
shot over us.
I forgot about that.
Um,
I had lunch with
Ah,
your hosts, the three of us, had
Oops.
a nice boozy lunch with
Yeah.
a couple of other people Saturday down in Shannon's neighborhood.
it
At
was down the
Chewy's.
street.
At Chewy's. Is that I heard that Chewy's is going away. Is it? I heard it was
I-
going to be demolished.
I hadn't heard that. I hope
hadn't
not.
either.
That's like a staple.
I know. So I don't know.
No, but you
Um,
heard. I'm sorry. We'll stick pin on that. Go ahead, Sally.
No, that's okay. But yeah, so we had a lovely little lunch, and Shannon and his nutrition cult, ate very healthy. I think I probably had 4 baskets of chips on my own.
I really
So-
wanted your quesadillas. Is what I
I
want.
will say the quesadillas, I finished the last one today at lunch. So I got 3 meals
Wow.
off those quesadillas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
They
that was
look
nice. So
good.
yeah, so other than having lunch with us Saturday, what'd you do, Shannon? I know you
Well,
flew in
I know
Saturday morning.
we got to see our friend Kearney, so that was good.
Yeah.
Hopefully
okay.
we'll have him on the show.
Look,
Oh, yeah.
Dirty Journess.
Yeah. What did I do? Well, I came back from Palm Springs on Saturday and I went shopping on Friday and I spent way too much money
Mm,
shopping.
not
I
a
actually-
surprise.
I actually had to have it shipped home because I didn't have enough room in my suitcase to
Ah,
bring
well,
back. But it was good. It was fantastic. But the other thing I wanted to share, and this is for you, Sally Ann. Guess what I started listening to based on your Scamanda.
Scamanda.
Yes. So
Right?
from our first episode, I mentioned scamfluencers, which I was obsessed with. But then Sally Ann mentioned Scamanda, and I thought, oh, I'm going to check this out. It is scandalous,
And
Scamanda.
she just keeps on and on and on. I mean,
She's like Andy, like faking to have cancer, like he fakes MS. I mean, it's just
it's over and over. Are you done with it yet? Like,
No,
it's
I'm only on episode
crazy.
3.
Okay, it's crazy.
and she keeps getting sick and getting money, and then and like getting in remission,
And
she
then
goes
she gets
again. I'm
sick
like,
again, and then
oh my god!
yeah.
And the church that's giving her all this. Okay, so
Oh
if you
my
haven't started
gosh,
listening to it,
yeah.
let's do it. So because you've recommended, I'm listening to it. So
Well, I'm glad. I think Eva may have recommended that to me. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Eva's my go-to podcast person.
It's
so.
good. Yeah, me too. Me too. I always text him. I'm like, Eva, what can I listen
Every
to?
time I'm driving home, I'm like, I'm driving to Mississippi. I've got a long drive. What can I listen to?
Same,
So yeah.
Same. Well, thank you for that. So it's awesome.
Good. So Andy, what did we put a pin in, hon?
I'm sorry. So,
You told us to put a pin in something.
so we didn't get the FIFA World Cup thing.
Yes.
We
New
didn't.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got some games.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
and they're going to be playing at AT&T Stadium, but the stadium can't be named AT&T Stadium when they're playing there for some
I saw that.
reason. So you know what they're calling it. They're going to change the name too for those 7
Like
Right.
Dallas Stadium or something, right?
No, the Death Star.
That's what they're going to call the stadium.
Really? I thought it was just Dallas Stadium.
The
That's
Death
weird.
Star.
Interesting.
it?
Okay.
I think they get a lot of pushback
And what on earth made you think of that while I was talking?
because
I
I
know,
just
right?
saw it on the news right before. this
Okay.
call, and I
Okay.
don't know why I thought of that while you were talking to SAP.
Oh, okay. Just popped in your
I don't know,
random
'cause
thoughts.
I was thinking about sports. I'm always thinking about
You
sports.
never think about sports. You're in front of Broadway.
You
There-
need to drink on that. That was such a blatant
that's such a
bullshit
lie.
right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's bullshit right there. We know
he
there's
doesn't even know. He's like, how many touchdowns are in an inning? He doesn't know.
Right. Yeah, and you're in front of Broadway. We know there's continual Broadway songs going through your brain.
There's the Broadway Softball League and the Broadway Bowling League. Hello.
Well, I sent y'all that little clip from Les Mis last week, and neither of you commented on it.
I missed that. You said it's.
Oh yeah, I sent you. It was with Anne Hathaway too.
Darling
so.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh God! All right, moving on. Andy, give us
Yes.
an update. What's happening about our viewership? Tell us a little about your
my
awesome
gosh.
nation.
Let me just go ahead and tell you that
What is
we
Chris
have-
Landry doing?
I don't know. We have more than 200 downloads.
Really?
Yes.
What?
We have surpassed
200.
200 downloads. And
Why?
that doesn't count just listen tos and views. It's like 240 something is what the total is. So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. What about our ratings? What about some comments? Have you seen?
Comments.
We got a 1-star rating
Well,
with no
for-
comments.
for
That
some-
sounds accurate.
Yeah, from some asshole. Sorry, I didn't mean that. He's entitled to his.
Who'd you say?
So I shouldn't have left that 1-star rating. is what
Yes.
you're saying.
He or she is entitled to their ill-informed opinion.
Well, look, I got a message from somebody earlier that said, I've started to listen to your second one this morning. Y'all crack me up.
Oh,
Yep.
tell my mom thank you.
I've gotten a couple of you three are funny. I got one from after listening to the first episode. Adrian was so funny about her pot gummies. A couple of friends that were driving back from Charleston said they listened to both of them on the way back from Charleston back to York, and they said, "Y'all are funny."
So
If any rich, straight, single men like reached out asking about me.
No,
Like,
yeah,
no? Okay.
yeah.
there's always hope.
Okay. Well,
What else?
I guess
Put
they
it
know
out-
how to. Yeah.
Be like Oprah. Put it out there in the universe. so
Yeah,
that-
right. Let me, I'll share my vision board next week.
So-
Oh, wait, we can manifest that, right?
Yes, we're
Yes,
manifesting that.
manifesting,
Well,
yes.
A rich,
Somebody-
wealthy man.
Yeah.
Somebody said,
So, Sally Ann, which rich, wealthy man that can fill out this Willie warmer?
"Oh wait, you have to show that to Adrian. Show that to Adrian when she comes on. I told you, you
I
got it."
will. I brought it back.
But if somebody said Sally Ann was funny, Adrian was funny when she was talking about her pot gummies and her, and being a menopausal woman.
What about me? Nobody said anything about me.
Well,
Nobody said anything about me or you. All they
Oh.
talked about was Sally Ann and Adrian.
oh, as it
I
should be. Although, talking about Adrian and the pot gummies, I was talking to a friend of mine today who I've known my whole life, and he was like, "Oh, I've known guys that have been smoking pot before they go for a run forever." Like he was talking about somebody in high school that would do it before football practice and could outrun everybody else. And I still think the pot thing makes you just want to lay around and do nothing, right? I would think
You
it'd be
would-
like
you
a
would think.
little snort of cocaine would get you
And
going. But hey,
I mean,
honestly.
the opposite. You're right. I don't know why it would give you motivation to do anything.
Yeah.
So,
Andy, I
Okay.
haven't heard a drink noise yet, and we're already
oh,
15 minutes into this.
yeah.
Do we need to get a board operator?
I
Because
think we're gonna have to get a
we've talked about
producer.
this.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fire yourself as the board
Why do
operator.
I have to do everything?
I'm bored. I could probably fake me the operator.
There's the drink.
There we go. Oh, drink.
Tina thinks she's funny. Shut up,
Wow.
Tina. You're not on yet.
You're a guest. Remember that.
Right.
I know, but if you guys want me to sit here for 45 minutes with my mouth shut,
You didn't have to get on this early.
I did. I had to work out my.
Nobody invited you this early.
I told you 7:30.
Listeners, you'll get
Okay.
you'll get a piece of Aunt Flo in a minute. So
It's 7:20. We're on schedule.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Nobody,
Let's keep it
nobody
moving.
asked what I'm drinking.
No,
No.
don't care.
Not
He's on
yet.
Here's right now.
Fireball.
He's shooting
Go for it.
fireball.
So SAP, what day is it today? What are we
Oh, what are we
celebrating?
celebrating? Right?
my
What are we
God.
celebrating?
Did,
Are
now,
y'all-
did we all celebrate the nothing day that you shared last week? Did we do nothing?
Well, the nothing day was on my birthday.
Celebrate
Like,
nothing.
that's National Nothing
Oh,
Day. That's
okay, all
my
right.
birthday. So there's not a lot going on this week, but we're gonna be going for 2 weeks. So here's what we have
Right.
coming up.
Okay.
We've got Chris will like this. National Pizza Day is on the 9th. Also on the 9th is National Toothache Day. Now, I don't understand.
Like
Are
we
you
want to get a
supposed to
toothache?
toothache on the 9th? I don't know.
What?
What else? Oh, this
my
is
God,
very
you're
interesting. Wait, today
hmm
is National Shower with a Friend Day.
Oh,
Andy, I'm not showering with you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
It's
don't want- I don't want you yelling
it's
in my shower.
really supposed to
Save water.
no, let people know about the benefits of filtered / chlorine free water, but I don't get it.
By
like-
showering with somebody? Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I
talk
don't get
about
I
in
don't
the
get
shower?
it. So that's Shower with a Friend
So
Day.
for those
And
of
of
you
course,
that are downloading and listening, we're recording on a Monday.
yeah. So today,
Yeah,
the 5th,
Monday
is
the
Shower
5th.
with a Friend Day. And then, of course, coming up on the 11th, we have Super Bowl. So on the 12th, we have, isn't that right? The 11th, 12th.
Yeah.
On that Monday, we have National Hangover Day.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Then we have Fat Tuesday, Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Galentine's Day is the 14th, the
Oh,
13th.
Ash Wednesday.
What the hell is that? What's Galentine's Day?
It's for single girls, I think, so Galentine's Day is the day before Valentine's. Valentine's Day is on the 14th.
So you get together
Single-
with your gals? Is that what
Single
it is?
Awareness Day is on the 15th. I'd also like to say the 15th would be my parents' 60th wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got married in 1964. So
Wow.
yeah.
Sweet.
So they were together a very long time. But that's like I said, they're not a ton of really good, interesting days this week.
I'm just thinking back.
Shower
Anytime
with a
I've
friend.
showered, if I've ever showered with somebody, we weren't discussing water filters.
It's usually not the topic if you're in the shower with somebody else.
We weren't really talking much from what.
Yeah,
Sorry, Mom.
That's 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 pretty much
All
it. So
right.
that's what's going on. Are y'all celebrating anything? Do y'all have
I
anything
am-
to celebrate?
Ash
I am
Wednesday's
not.
next week or this week?
Yes, next week.
Next
Yeah.
week, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
of course we had last week we had Groundhog's Day, and I think
yeah.
we're gonna have an early spring,
Yeah.
supposedly. So
Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Andy. Well, that Tuesday is next Tuesday because we'll be in
Yeah.
New Orleans. La 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 la
La la la.
Yes.
Throw me some beads.
Yeah. All right. So while we're showering with friends, let's talk about what we are obsessed with this week. What are we obsessed with? Candy, I'll start with you. You're obsessive. and
Okay.
It's not Judy King.
No, it's not this week. This
Okay.
week, I'm obsessed with fresh cut mango.
What?
Mango. I can't get enough of it.
I'm good with
love
that.
mango.
Yeah.
And the only place that I can find it is Central Market.
Okay.
Is it already
They've
cut?
already
Yes.
cut it.
Yeah. It's just the bomb diggity. It's delicious. And I can't
Educate me on a mango. Do you peel a mango to eat a mango
No,
like
you
an
cut it.
orange?
You cut it.
cut it.
Okay. Do you eat the whole thing?
You
Or-
know, you don't eat out the outer. It's kind
Okay.
of like
Like a grapefruit sort of thing?
well, no, it's
I've
gotta
only
look
had
it up.
I've only had mango that was already pulled out of it and it's like in a salad. I've never had a
yeah.
mango.
Yeah, you have to cut it out, kind of like the rind, and then you can
Yeah.
slice it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's so good. I cannot get enough of it.
Mm. Now, do you just eat it right out of the bag?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make your bits smell better? Like mango and mando?
Mando made some
Came in a-
scented products because I certainly would buy them.
You want your bits to smell like mango?
Mm-hmm.
There are worse things it could smell like
Yeah.
for sure. So yeah.
Totally.
Citrus always smells clean. So
Yeah.
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 So that's what I'm obsessed with this week. SAP?
It's funny that you are obsessed with mango
Mhm.
because I am obsessed with the sumo citrus this week.
The
Which is-
what?
It's called a sumo citrus. It's a really large mandarin that's in season right now. And it has this little outie on the
Yeah.
end, but it's really,
Oh, now we're back
What-
to talking about innies and outies.
yeah,
we were.
it's really very flavorful and it's in season right now. I saw somebody talking about, I'd never heard of them. I'll
Yeah.
typically get the little cuties or halos. And
Yeah.
I think a couple of years ago, Hoda and Jenna were talking about them. And
Well,
I-
then it's got to be good. If
and
those
I
two are-
tried them and I'm like, oh my God. So I brought it so y'all could see it's hard with that thing.
Well,
distortion.
if Jenna was talking about, she's tried squishing it into her drinks because she.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I
There's-
know it.
there's the little- yeah. So that's what I'm obsessed with right now because they're in season right now. So and
One
I
thing
got
sh-
these at Trader Joe's.
Cool.
One thing she learned from her mother was drunk driving, right?
Oh.
Wait. Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
sorry. Oh, Laura wasn't drunk when she hit that man,
Oh,
or was she? Let's start a rumor.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Oh.
what are you obsessed? Speak it. What are you obsessed? That's all alleged stuff. We can't start rumors. Besides, they're our neighbors.
Oh, that's right. They do live.
Yeah. What are you obsessed with?
So I randomly started watching this show on Netflix. I'm getting a little obsessed with it, and I'm not sure why. I kind of know why. It's called Six Nations Full Contact. It's about rugby and the 6 nations that compete in this
Ah.
competition. And so so far, each of the episodes is focused on a big game coming, a big match, rugby match, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to ask Shiloh. He's the sports ball guy. But anyway, like it'll say Ireland versus Wales, and it'll profile a player from here and there. And so I've never understood rugby. I don't know much about it. I've watched a couple, people play a couple games here and there, but so I'm learning about how rugby works. I'm learning about all the, these people, these pro athletes and their lives they had and yada, yada, yada. And, the reason I probably really like it is they're all big and beefy and most of them, some of
yeah.
them are really good looking. So
Manly
that
men.
could be,
Yeah.
that could be a draw, but
I would watch that. Yeah.
check it out. I mean, it's really,
Well, especially because we don't really know much about rugby, right?
No,
So it's
I don't know
interesting.
anything.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the people. I don't know any of the teams. So it's all brand new. Now, I will have to admit, and I'm that old guy, on some of it, I have to turn on the subtitles because some of them are like in a
Yeah.
Scottish accent and
Oh,
Irish
yeah.
accent. The English I can get, but some of the others I'm like, dude, I'm old. I'm gonna need some subtitles here. So if you're gonna watch it in subtitles.
But you know what? The thing about subtitles is I'll turn them on once in a while, but when I do, I always read the subtitle and I don't watch what's
You're
going
not
on.
watching, you're just
Right,
reading.
right. Yeah, it's hard, but it's good if you want to check it out, Sally. And Andy can't give a shit about something rugby, but you might enjoy it.
I will. I might enjoy it. That's a sport we're not familiar with, and I'll just give you a little fun fact. Several years ago, on vacation, not rugby but cricket.
That's another one I know nothing about.
I may have, on vacation, made out with a very famous cricket player.
What?
Worldwide.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That's
no, we'll talk
SAP.
about that later. Yeah, I of
Where
course
were-
had no idea who he was. So
Where were you?
until I got home and Googled him, and I'm like, oh my God, he's like famous. It's like,
We're gonna need a name so we can Google. Where was
Yeah.
vacation?
St. Kitts in the British West Indies. They were having a cricket tournament there, and he was a
Wow.
famous player turned commentator.
What?
Wow.
God.
He's dead now.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah.
I have a dead
Anyway.
ex or two. It's fine.
Anyway, there's a fun fact though. Speaking of sports we don't know anything about.
Wow. Yeah, I think you trump everybody on.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Holy
Good
cow.
job, SAP.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm
Thanks.
high-fiving you.
Woo, woo. Here, we'll
Yeah.
drink to that.
Now, drink. I'll
Oh.
drink to them.
Drink.
Where's the sound? All right.
Our board guy.
Board by sucks.
He
Okay.
went to the bathroom.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. What are we over? What are we over this?
Ugh.
SAP. What are you over?
I am over Apple trying to force me to use stronger Apple passwords. Yes. Like, I want to create my own password because what if I log into something on my on my laptop? I don't.
How are you going to remember those
How
stupid
am I going
words
to
they
remember
give you?
it? Like that, I'm over them trying to force me to, because then they're just going to hold my accounts hostage,
Yeah,
basically.
because you're never going to remember all the
No.
different ones. It's
No.
stupid.
But that's what I'm over.
You know what?
Apple, yeah.
That happened to me yesterday, and I'm over it. Thank you for bringing that up too.
Now you can be over it too. But yeah, I'm over that because it happened to me the other day. And I'm like, damn it, I just want to create a password
Yeah.
that I'm going to remember.
Kind of tied to that is I tried to log into it or create an account today at Central Market or something, and they're like, "Oh, password," and I put in the password that I've used for a couple others.
Yeah.
Like, we don't take a potentially compromised password. How do you know my password's been compromised?
When was it compromised?
I don't know.
I had to log into Facebook today for my Outlook account, Hotmail. I still have a Hotmail account. And I tried to log into that today and it was like, you have to reset your password, too many incorrect attempts. And I'm like, well, I never log out of it. So somebody's been trying to get into my account. So
She's been hacked. She's been hacked.
apparently. So if you get
Andy.
something from me that I'm being
Yes.
held hostage,
Don't accept
I
it.
haven't. Yeah.
Okay.
Blink twice if you're being held hostage now.
Yeah.
Candy, what are you over this week?
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Buckle up.
I
Uh-oh.
have had it.
Uh-oh.
What have you had it with?
Again, I was watching the news this morning. It was about 6:15, and this reporter was talking blah 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 blah. Now, you've been to
Was it wait, was it Cynthia Isageta?
no.
Sorry, I just love how she says her name. I like
she
her.
does.
She's
It's like-
amazing. She's great.
I
But
love the
just
way
love
she
how
says her name.
I'm sitting there. It's like, God bless her. So this reporter's given her report. We'll see what it is. And now obviously they've been to college. They've got a college degree,
Uh-oh.
which means they can probably spell if they're a reporter, right? And they can pronounce words correctly if they're a reporter. This reporter said realtor. There is no such thing as realtor. There is not a realtor in
It's a
this
realtor.
universe. It is realtor. Take out
And
the
any
fucking
realtor
A.
will correct you on that too.
Realtor.
And I can bet if they're reading the report off their phone, realtor has a red line under it, so they know it's spelled wrong.
But are there any words that you like mispronounce and like
Oh, I'm
in
sure
your
I can-
head, like in your head, like when you read stuff? Because I do. There's one word in particular I always mispronounce in my head when I'm reading it. And I'm like, I hope I never have to say it out loud, which is epitome, because every time I read it, I'm like epitome, right? It's like, that's what I hear in my head. And I'm like, oh, I hope I never have to read that out loud because
you're
I
a
will embarrass
professional.
myself.
You're reading this on camera for thousands,
Yeah, that's true.
thousands
Yeah.
of viewers.
Yeah.
And you look like a idiot.
Did you write the station with an angry letter like I
No,
do?
Oh,
but
they
I-
love
would?
those.
But
Yeah.
I realized I just dropped the F-bomb twice.
Yeah.
So I'm the first.
Sorry.
I know.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Mom.
Suzanne. Sorry,
Sorry,
Suzanne.
Mom.
Sorry, Suzanne.
I told you it wasn't Disney.
Tell Bud to turn down his hearing aid for a couple of
Right,
minutes. So
right.
yeah.
Just don't listen
He's
to that.
probably not even wearing them.
Don't you cut him out either, because you cut out when you
I
said
can't
it,
cut
not
this out.
us.
I
Okay.
can't- It's in the
All
middle.
right. All
Oh,
right.
And what are
okay.
you over?
He's not that advanced yet. So
No.
Okay, you know what I'm over. You know, my first one was nose rings. That was one
Yeah.
of my first one, right? So
Yeah.
the other thing I'm over, another fashion choice here. I am totally done with ripped out knees and jeans. Like
yes.
the whole ripped out, shredded, like even in the knees are all the way down. It's like I'm sorry. I don't get it.
Didn't we do that like 10 years ago?
Well,
Yeah.
especially like you said, the ones that it's just like the whole thing is ripped. Like
Yeah.
it's
Why are
like
you wearing
normal
pants?
wear or something.
right,
Yeah,
right,
but
right. But none
but
of
for-
these are normal. I
no,
mean, it's like-
and also when you're like our age, come
Yeah.
on.
yeah, absolutely not.
Because
right?
I've turned into the person that I'm like, I'm not gonna buy something that's already torn up. Like
Amen. I know we're of a certain age, right? I
we're
cannot-
of a certain age
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
It looks stupid. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't. It's
Yeah.
dumb. Change it. Do something different. If you're hot, wear shorts. If the new thing,
You need to wear a skirt.
it's stupid. It's stupid. And girls one thing, but when I see guys doing it too,
Oh yeah.
that's
I did see something. Speaking of jeans, a girl, I think it was probably on TikTok, and she was bragging. She was tight rolling her jeans, and she goes, "I learned how to do this when I was in Paris this year." And I'm like, "Well, I learned how to do that at Corinth High School in 1986."
I was gonna say,
So-
we did that through the
Like,
80s and into
Yep.
the 90s. Wow, that's real tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, how you
Paris did not invent
Yeah.
the gene roll. People.
Yeah, that's-
No. Country bumpkins in the U.S. I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure rolled out.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we're.
All
over.
right.
So
Awesome.
again, Sally Ann, if you were going shopping this week, please do not buy Holy jeans.
No worries.
But
No
do got
worries.
some mango.
We're good there. All right.
Get you sumo citrus.
All right. Anything else for this fun group right here?
Segment. Yeah.
No, I think we pretty much opened the show.
We pretty
Yeah.
much beat this horse to death.
Yeah, we
Yeah. I
have.
think it's time for our
To
friends now.
death.
Okay. Before we do, should we have a drink, Candy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on,
Get
people.
prepared for
Hey,
for
hey.
this band
There
the
they
band-
come.
band of crazy after us. Cheers, everyone. Have a drink.
Ching ching.
Chin chin.
Oh, Eva brought wigs tonight.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Shannon, show Adrian what you got.
Adrian,
Oh
in
yeah.
honor of you, I have in Palm Springs. It is
You
a
got
ra-
a wiener warmer.
it is a rainbow Willie warmer. I know it's hard to see.
A heater for your Peter.
It says a heater for your Peter. But
Wow,
Adrian, what
somebody's really got good marketing ideas.
I know, but I want to show you how large it is.
It's
It
for
is-
someone
Well, I was
rather well endowed.
I mean, I'm
huge.
looking and in my experience,
It's all balls,
Girl,
though.
in all of our
Those-
experience.
I'm less concerned about the size of the wiener than
But
the,
the
Than the
balls.
others.
like. Is it for people who have like a testicle
Like
inflammation?
old, like old men.
When you're older and they drop.
I don't
Okay,
know.
wait a minute. I just have to tell you, when I was on Phantom, everybody in the men's dressing room was young except this one guy whose name I won't say. He was just the greatest man in the world. He was in his 70s. And for his going away present, all the young guys in the dressing room gave him a stool like a footstool for him to prop his balls on when he was sitting in a chair, because he would sit in the dressing room without any underwear on and traumatize all the young
No.
guys.
Oh,
So
no.
They gave him a
Ball
stool to
platform
rest his
and
balls
going away.
on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious, though.
Andy, I know what you're getting for Christmas.
Was he a good sport about it?
Oh, he loved it. He said it was the favorite thing anyone had
okay.
ever given him.
Okay.
That's awesome.
No, and they painted it. They had somebody in the show who was an artist really paint it beautifully, and there were like targets on it for him to.
I mean, you want a beautifully painted stool for your balls. I mean,
Absolutely, yeah.
So, Shannon, are you wearing that to Mardi Gras?
I am. I'm not. I couldn't fit it in, Adrian. Are you kidding me?
That's
Seriously?
That's room for your keys and your wallet and your phone.
I mean,
I could keep everything in the sack here. I could.
Exactly. Who needs a fanny pack when they got that?
That's right. That's a sack pack right there.
ah.
All right.
Okay,
Welcome,
okay,
friends.
okay.
Welcome, friends. So we're gonna start with Eva. Where is she?
Hi. It's a little 80s preview from my Mardi Gras.
So Eva, welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank
to the
you, thank
show.
you, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, your mother says your makeup looks terrible. So by the
Oh,
way,
well. She's horrible.
she should know. She should know what bad makeup looks like.
Takes one to know one.
All right, Eva.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this off because my AirPods.
All right.
Okay. All right. What's going
Go
on?
ahead, SAP.
Well, I have a question, Eva.
Yes.
I don't know if you have Bravo prepared, but
Yes.
a listener, Jennifer, was curious as to your thoughts on the Grammys last night, like who may have been best dressed or anything like that. Do you have thoughts?
I did not watch them
Okay.
at all.
They didn't have the
Um,
Grammys on at Peckers.
Yeah, he was drinking.
Yeah, I was drinking with my daughter, my drag daughter.
Who's your drag
She,
daughter?
Dylan.
Oh, Dylan. Okay.
Dylan. So, so those who don't know, Tina
That is a messed up
grandmother.
That is a messed up family tree.
That family tree scares me.
We did.
No
We did
brainers.
it actually was on the TV. We did see the album of the year winner,
Tay-Tay.
Taylor. So
She's the only one to win 4 times, right?
just give her
That's
everything. Just give her everything.
She's
Give her-
very
sir.
talented. And then Jay-Z, I didn't
Yeah.
watch the Grammys, but I saw
I saw the
what he
snippets.
did.
Yeah.
And my
Yeah.
thing was like, yeah, maybe Beyonce hadn't put out an album that is worthy of album of the year. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why she hasn't won it.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what
mean,
happened?
that is.
Beyonce's
Jay-Z
never-
won an award, and in
Yeah.
his acceptance speech, he pointed out that Beyonce has won more Grammys than anybody else, but she's never won album of the year. And I'm like, well, maybe.
Was she up this year? She wasn't up
No.
this year, was she?
No.
No. She was robbed, and she's
Sit
like,
out.
he said something about all this stuff, and
Did she lose?
Kanye already
Wait,
do that?
yeah, Kanye did call. Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye's already done
Yeah.
that once.
Yeah.
so,
Kanye did
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Was that
yeah,
was that before he was nutso? That was before he was.
That was
nutso.
before.
It was-
I think
it
that was
was-
leading up to it.
I was like, he was peaking right there. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he was on his way. The train
Yeah.
was on its way.
Can we
All
give
right.
us-
So there's really not much to recap this week since Salt Lake City is over. So we're just gonna dive right into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
It left us in a cliffhanger last week with Crystal having, some meltdown, and her veins were popping out, and she was dehydrated, and so you wait to see what's going on, and you find out she has high blood pressure.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, it's so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
So they're in Barcelona.
Are they hurting for storylines? Where
I guess.
blood pressure
She had
is-
just gotten into a big old fight with the new girl, Anne Marie, and so I guess it boiled her. Boiled her blood. So
literally.
yeah. So yeah, she went to the doctor in Barcelona because they're in Barcelona, and she got a prescription for high blood pressure medicine. And she was instantly checking it to see if it was working. And then they were like, girl, the medicine's got to take a while to get
Oh,
into your
good
system
Lord.
before. And she's like, it's still high. Although her blood pressure was 170 over something, which
It was still high.
yeah, it was ridiculously high.
Is she
it's like-
pregnant?
I don't think so. I think she's
Mm-mm.
done. She's young though. Maybe she,
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, her husband's
She's-
not there.
Well, he's the one that did the Lion King, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he was the Disney
Yeah.
director.
Or one of them.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's just continue their trip in Barcelona, and this episode was pretty Sutton heavy. Like
Yeah.
it was focused a lot on Sutton and her
Well, and Erica.
and Erica. Oh my gosh, drunk Erica might be my favorite. It was so
She's
funny
always
to
a good
see her.
time, isn't she? She's always
Oh my
a good
god,
time.
and it's one extreme or the other. You either get
Right.
like
She's really
shitty,
evil.
yeah, evil Erica, or you get like funny, like
Yeah.
like busted Erica, and
kind of
which
what we
was so
say
funny.
about you, Eva.
Probably. I've heard those whispers before, but they're not really whispers.
No, we
if I
really
can hear them.
Right.
But yeah, she was drunk and trying to understand somehow. What was it that she was trying to? I can't remember what it was.
It was Merce in the
Merce.
bag.
Yeah. It was so hilarious. But somebody in the confessional said that I think it was Dorit talking about how she went like Rain Man, Erica, because she just spouting out all this nonsense. But yeah, and then you get the whole rehashing of the Garcelle being offended by Dorit, and then you get Dorit's story about being Israeli, and
Dorit's Israeli? What did I
her
say?
dad is Israeli.
Israeli.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Are we
Her dad
sure
is
about that?
Israeli.
Can we check that
I don't
backstory?
know. I think he's Israeli, born in Australia by
Mhm.
way of Kenya. I don't know.
A former prince. Something
Yeah.
stupid.
But then, one thing I will say, shout out to our listener who likes Kyle. Who was that again? Did we have somebody that was?
Oh, my friend
Kyle?
Stephanie was asking
Okay.
about Kyle. Yeah.
So Kyle has kind of sat a little bit on the bench these past couple episodes. So I'm hoping.
So she's the bench warmer.
She is. She is. I mean, once that whole like my husband's cheating on me rumor got started, she kind of just died down with it, and she's kind of been laying low.
Are they still together? Let's stop right there. Are they still
Yeah.
together? Sorry, Sally. And Mauricio would be a good-looking, rich guy.
Yeah.
But if he's still with Kyle, he's really.
I think they're separated.
Oh,
I
there you
think
go,
either
Sally
way.
Ann.
He's not
But-
divorced, separated is married. That's
Yeah.
that's a no-go.
But a little bit of reality.
Ah,
Kyle and her supposed lesbian lover, Morgan, not Fairchild. What's the other one?
Fairchild. She's like in her 90s. Really?
Morgan, the country singer.
Yeah.
She apparently they broke up.
Lori
Morgan.
Morgan. No, I'm just.
Apparently they broke up, and she wiped her Instagram. This is when it's a bad breakup. Her
A wipe.
Instagram completely wiped of anything Kyle related.
All the
And
photos.
that was
Wow.
that was all that was on there. So it was literally like, I guess a picture of a pineapple now. I don't know.
Upside down?
Yeah, I don't know. But yes, so they are.
it's not Morgan
apparently-
Wallen because he's a dude. So
Yeah, it's Morgan. She's a lesbian, obviously. She was in one of the episodes. She's been in the episodes at the very beginning.
All right, to
But
wrap
yeah.
up, anything else you want to share with our listeners?
Sutton, I love you. You are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and that makes great TV. But when she just randomly started crying out of nowhere, I get why she did it, but it didn't make sense until she had to explain it. But yes, we love her. And I didn't know she was from New York. She's actually born in New York, originally from Texas, or her parents were from Texas.
Again, another housewife story that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
whatsoever. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Well, listeners, by the way, one of those going to Mardi Gras with me this week will be Eva. So we'll be collecting some good
We're going to be doing some Eva on
good
the
showman,
street.
some Eva on the
Oh
street.
boy.
Eva
Well,
on the street or Eva falling down in the street. That might be
Maybe it might be a little bit of both.
Eva's
Stay tuned.
Eva's gutter trash. If anybody.
They can't see this,
Oh.
right? They can't see this, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, because I might have. No, well, you don't post
Oh.
the videos, right?
On
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yes, it's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, I might come with some scratches and bruises next time from maybe.
Hey, if we're having a good time, we'll all come back with scratches and bruises.
Absolutely.
I
It's
almost
New
said
Orleans.
It is.
It's New
It is.
Orleans.
All right, Eva. Thanks for your
All right.
update, man.
You're
Don't always
welcome.
stick you got to listen to the rest, especially.
Absolutely.
Sally Ann, who's next?
Who we got next? We got Coach Daddy Shiloh with his sports ball update. Shiloh, what's going on in the wide world of sports?
Thank you, SAP. So I was personally called out for, I think last week I said tennis wasn't a sport, not a real sport. So I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize, but we're going to talk about, so
I got a college
didn't-
scholarship on that non-sport, you asshole.
I don't remember saying it. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do better this week. There's actually a Dallas Open happening right now. So Dallas has its own tennis tournament, men's, women's, and men's doubles that I didn't even know existed, and it's going on. I think it started either yesterday or Saturday, like the prelim, whatever qualify. It's at SMU Stadium or SMU campus. So they have there's a tennis court right there off of 75. So that's where they're having the tournament right now.
I drove by there today and there were cars everywhere. That would explain that.
You could go heckle some people. Yeah.
Well, you could, yeah. So the only name that I recognized for the men's was Ben Shelton.
Oh yeah, he's that young kid.
He's a young up and comer, yeah.
He went to Florida and then got to this, I think, semis of the U.S. Open or somewhere around there. Yeah,
we watched that. Yeah, he's the 3 seed for the tournament. An interesting fact: even though they're at SMU this year, they're moving to the Star in Frisco next year, and that puts them at an ATP 500. So I think that will let them get kind of a bigger draw for players.
We should go watch that non-sport, Shiloh.
We could,
Coach
yeah.
Daddy.
We could.
I mean, you might be bored, but
we could, yeah. No, I actually like tennis. I was a big fan of
you like women's tennis. Is what you like.
I was a big fan of Steffi Graf. I had a crush on her when I was younger.
Steffi Graf.
Yeah, of all of the hot tennis, like hot female tennis
She
players.
looked like a man in a tennis.
Steffi, no, she married to Andre Agassi, right?
Yeah,
she was, but is she still
married?
She's still alive? I thought he OD'd.
I mean, she was right.
No, I see them on Instagram. Yeah.
Did he lose all that hair finally?
Yes. Well, he
He
shaved
only
it.
allegedly did meth when he was married to Brooke Shields.
He
He was at his best when he was on drugs.
Right. He was more fun on drugs.
Yeah, way more. We all are, Shannon. We all are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But
So
yeah,
anyway.
tennis is a real sport, so we'll cover that.
Well, you started with a tennis update. Wow, Shiloh.
Yes,
You're like
I'm not going to apologize, but I'll make amends.
I like it.
And since I joined a little early before our segment started, I did hear the rugby questions.
What do you think? Are
So
you familiar with rugby or?
Yeah, I don't know all the rules, but I've definitely seen it play. So it's a pitch or a paddock.
Yeah.
And pretty much everyone who plays looks like a linebacker. Like they're all like beefy, beefy men and women. They're all like stocky.
And they all have like messed up ears and faces
and crooked noses and missing teeth.
When they do that scrum, when they're all grouped together and they're trying to get the ball out, it's insane. Like if you want to understand rugby, find the Friends episode where Ross was dating some chick who's had her best friend was a rugby player and he tried to play. But they get cauliflower ears, so wrestlers get that too. So they have to wear something over their ears or their ears swell out of whatever it is. But
like I told Sally Ann, I was learning how the score. Like a try is 5 points, and then the extra point is 2, and then like football, there's a field goal that's a 3. Like some of it matches up. Like you're like, oh, that makes sense, but. I mean, they just tackle people head on and no.
It is insane. It's no pads. Yeah, it isn't. That's why you have to be built like a linebacker because but it's insane.
I mean, I know that's Tina's Friday night, like just getting tackled hard with no pads. But well, she might be wearing drag pads. But for most of us, that sounds painful.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane to watch. It's really big in Europe. Like,
and they probably go out with shotgun beers after. They're just.
Oh, those guys are insane. Yeah, those guys are definitely insane. Yeah.
And the sad thing is, we should go. They do have gay rugby here, but it's not the same. Trust me, we went and watched. No offense to our gay rugby listeners.
Gay rugby, really?
Yeah, it's a lot of squealing. Or a lot of moaning. I mean, those scrums are scary. That's all.
They have a scrum on the field, and when they're done,
off the field.
Scrum. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mom. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. And then I think I have a way for us to get our first sponsor. So first question is, Shannon, do you remember your PayPal password?
You're gonna do that right here?
Am I going to
Don't
be
tell
a
us.
sponsor?
Don't tell us. No, don't tell us. So we had I don't know how many years ago that was, but Shannon one evening couldn't remember his PayPal password. He was trying to buy something.
Oh, yeah.
And then that became a thing for I don't know however many months, but
I still don't know it.
I'm sure you should, because I gave you an app to download, so it's Bitwarden.
Oh, I have that then. Yeah, you're right. You know what? I use that a lot, Shiloh.
You should have used the Apple created password.
No, nobody remembers that shit.
If you use Bitwarden, like you can copy your
I
password.
have
Say
it
like,
on my phone.
Okay.
don't show us. Okay, now sign in.
I'm
And
not
let's see your password. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
If
I'm
you
not
sign in
showing
with
on
one
my
master
phone.
password, it syncs up every there or whatever. that you
Oh.
type up. Yeah.
Cool.
I use it because I have different password. And, like it will generate a password for you, and you can just copy it and put it in.
Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
What's it called?
Anyways, Bitwarden, BIT, and then however you spell Warden.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
I'm the sports ball guy, not the speller guy. So.
And we had practice yesterday, Shiloh.
We did have practice yesterday.
I'm excited about our team.
We had another fiasco with the City of Irving. City of Irving, if you're listening, get your gate codes correct. We had to.
I think they don't.
Field, yeah.
I think they don't like you, Shiloh. It's a problem.
It wasn't just us. So they did. So Mad Batters also had practice at that field, and they gave them the wrong code as well.
Oh, they did.
Okay. I just think yeah. Yep. So that happened, and then I think we're 3 weeks away from start of the season.
Yep.
So
we're ready.
Should be a good time.
I told Shiloh I'm excited about our teams. I think we're gonna have good teams this year. So
Yeah, we will.
It should be. And Shannon didn't squeal or fall down at practice, so
I didn't fall down.
Good. Yeah.
So I usually fall down and yell. So
yeah. It's good.
So
and then the Pro Bowl
Super Bowl.
this weekend. Yeah, Super Bowl next week. Pro Bowl. It's not really the Pro Bowl anymore. It's like the Pro Bowl games because no one watched the Pro Bowl.
So they actually don't play. They do those.
They play like flag football and stuff like that.
They did flag football. Yeah. Like the big draw was the flag football, but they also did tug of war.
Yeah. Well, that looked like a lot more fun than watching them play football.
The players actually were like, you could tell the players were having fun. Like they did like obstacle stuff. Like the defensive lineman had to run through a wall and then pick up a thing and go on. Like there's all kinds of stuff. So they were having fun, but I don't know that more people watched it.
But they're not doing any football game like AFC
other than the flag
AFC.
football. Yeah. So it was all the competitions were NFC, AFC, and they actually kept scores. Like, so it added up for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And the NFC won, whatever it was, but yeah.
So that means that the 49ers are going to win. Or are they the 49ers NFC or?
They're in the NFC, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think there's I don't know if they still do. There used to be an octopus that had picked all the winners of.
Yeah.
I don't know that it was the NFL. It was for the Super Bowl.
What?
There was some sports thing.
It was for the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
The Super Bowl, yeah. So they would drop in.
Wait, an octopus?
Octopus in a tank, a big fish aquarium tank thing. Yeah, it was some zoo somewhere, and they would drop in. I don't know.
I'm looking at that.
Or whatever that was branded for one of each team, and whatever the octopus went to first, that was its pick. And for when they first were doing it for several in a row, the octopus was picking correctly.
What did he pick this time? Do you know?
I don't know if they still do it.
So it's like a groundhog, but it's an octopus.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So if you want to spend your money, and to me, like the best part about the Super Bowl, besides like the commercials and everything else, is you can literally gamble on anything.
Anything. Yeah.
Anything.
How long how long the national anthem goes? You can bet on that. Like you can't do that in Vegas at the sports books, but online you can find literally whatever you want to.
So don't get drunk and bet on some stupid shit for the.
I should bet now before. Okay, got it. Bet now. Bet now. And then two things, and then I'm done with sports ball. So the best meme I've seen is that Taylor Swift made it to the Super Bowl before Dak did.
That's amazing. That's
diehard Cowboys fan, but it's accurate. And my money's on the Chiefs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take the Chiefs straight up, but
the momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to be hard.
And they've got all the Swifties rooting for them. So.
And did they win? They lost last year or 2 years ago? What was the 2 years ago?
Yeah. They lost. They didn't go 2 years ago. 2 years ago it was the Bengals, and
did they go last year?
They went last year and won. They beat the Eagles.
Oh, right.
And then they didn't go the year before. They went 4 years ago and they beat the 49ers 4 years ago.
Right. But there was one in there where they lost, right? Because my friends were all in Mexico watching it, and
They lost.
friends.
Did they lose to the Buccaneers? Was that the first year Tom Brady won? I think they lost to the Buccaneers.
Yes,
I think so.
it was. You're right. Yep, you're right. All right, you heard it here. Shiloh is picking the Kansas City Chiefs. So,
All right.
okay, Shiloh. Anything else?
That's it. I spent a lot of time
Hey, y'all, look
learning
who's
about the
here.
real sport tennis. So yeah, that's it.
Oh, is that the cat that cannot be named?
Look
like
at that
Voldemort?
sweet baby. Hey.
Why does your cat look so scared?
He is cute though,
He's
and I
a
hate
cutie.
cats.
He's
so.
the sweetest baby boy, aren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Okay. All right, who's next, Andy?
Oh, I know who's next. Our very own Adrian. She's our former Christine and Phantom.
Woo woo.
Woo!
She's got her pulse on the New York theater scene as well as the Royals. So
Lots
She's
of
pulled-
royal news.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
big day.
So, like, there's this thing about me, which is I don't really respond well to homework. So I texted Andy earlier today. I was like, the Royals are doing nothing interesting. Can I do a theater review instead?
Oh,
And then this thing came out. So all I can say is I don't like the guy. I don't like what he did to my girl who was out hugging AIDS patients when nobody else would, or any of that stuff.
right.
But I don't
Right.
wish anything serious on anybody. And it sounds like if they were down there rooting around and they found something
I
else
agree.
that they're not saying specific, I think
It's not good. I don't think
it's something
good.
bad.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I wish him well. And that's all I'm going to say about the Royals.
So, Adrian, based
I have
on
a
this,
question.
hold on. Go ahead, Chris. You raise your hand.
Yeah, oh, thank you. So I heard
Okay.
King, what's his name?
Charles.
Charles.
Oh, thank you, God. Sorry. This is what happens when I have to go.
Are you drunk?
I heard that King Charles was abdicating, and Adrian, is that true?
I have not in the lunatic forums. I have been investigating. Nobody's talking about that.
But my question was similar. Do you think he will?
No,
If he,
No.
no, you
No.
don't.
No, he's been waiting on that his whole life. He
his
is
whole
not
life
stepping
he's gonna
down.
hang exactly. He's gonna hang on to it with every bit of his hot dog fingers until it's done.
Don't
I
you
agree.
think, don't you think the rumors have some base?
Well, listen, I mean, like when you're talking about the Royals, what is the base of anything? Is it
What do they
send-
do? I mean, you know.
Wait, is it they send like their scullery maid out and they're like, tell the star this and they'll give you some money? Or, you know,
Do they still have scullery maids? I love
Oh,
that.
And don't forget,
like
and
if
don't
I were the
forget,
queen, I'd have a scullery maid.
I
But
would
and
love
don't
a
forget
scullery
the
maid.
Royals are a gold mine of rumors. So I just bring it up because that's what I heard, and I was just curious for clarification.
well,
And we
I'm
know-
interested in
love-
where you're hearing this. Are you hearing this from say
No.
I believe he found it
I
on
am
the forum
so
called no,
embarrassed.
no more wicked.
I
Where'd
heard
you see
it.
it?
I heard it
On
on
TikTok.
TikTok.
I knew it.
Okay. So listen, you're probably better informed than I am then, because I can't figure out first TikTok. I have an account that just sits there, and I don't. my
It
daughter
is the biggest
showing me-
time
And-
suck.
I'll be
my daughter's
honest.
like,
I'll be
hey,
honest.
this is so funny. Look, and I'm like, I don't understand.
And here's the thing about TikTok is that it shouldn't be taken as rule, but you have to admit sometimes when people pop up on TikTok and say, "Hey, this is what I know," you can't discount it because it might be true.
It's true.
Well,
That-
but
that's why I brought it up.
Okay, but and not to sort of denigrate your sources or whatever, but this same daughter did tell me this afternoon when I was like, oh my God, I got to do a thing about the Royals. I better get on it. She's like, well, are you in touch with the Trisha Paytas thing? And I'm like, first of all, like,
What?
who's Trisha Paytas?
Yeah,
And
thank you.
she's
Yeah.
some reality person, whatever, who claimed like her first child was born the same week Elizabeth died, like a few days after. And then so somebody suggested that her child, a daughter, might be the reincarnation of Queen Elizabeth, and she didn't argue with them. So now TikTok today is talking about what a weird coincidence it is that King Charles has cancer and Trisha Paytas is just announced she's pregnant with her second child.
Oh my Lord, help.
And so
Okay.
perhaps when this baby is born, that will also be the reincarnation of King Charles, should he kick the bucket before that happens. So TikTok seems like a lot for me to manage. And y'all,
That's a lot.
Well, baby doll, listen, if you need some guidance, reach out. I'm happy to show you. But I will warn you, it is a time sink.
Oh,
Worse
man, you got sucked
in
in.
the 90s.
Andy, we
here.
probably need a drink. You probably
Yeah.
hit your button.
Oh, now I have to find it.
Oh my God, we need a new board upgrade. All right, so we have a special guest tonight. She has not been silent. She's been very loud and bossy and talky.
And
But we're
violent.
going to introduce her. And violent. Why'd she wake up and choose
Eyes.
violence?
The color of corn.
Do you hear what I said about you, Chris? We were referred to you as Aunt Flo. I was like, you're not ever really excited to see her, but sometimes you're relieved when she shows up. So
I caught the reference to the schedule, but I had no idea, and I knew something to it.
If
So-
you're watching our podcast here, I would like to turn your attention to Eva at the top.
Eva's been very active on
There
that.
is a story about that. We will share it another time, but it involves being in New York.
Yeah, we will not share it now. I don't have a time segment
What
big
you-
enough to share that story.
And Aunt Flo trying to get out of a sunroof.
What you doing? Oh, I don't know about it, but what you doing tonight, Chris? What you bringing to us?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to share my favorite signature cocktail. This is what happens when you guys put me at the end and we have like 16 drink bells. I'm sharing my signature cocktail tonight with you guys.
And what might that be?
Well, it's called the Tina-Tuna-Tini. I have to say it like that because if I say it too fast, I get it all jumbled up. So it's the Tina-Tuna-Tini. For those that don't know, my name is Tina LaCheese, and I'm here to bring you culinary delights every month as a special guest. To this podcast.
I don't know that
Now,
Tina-Tini is a
I'm gonna start with I'm very disappointed because I thought this podcast was us all in the same room and I was gonna be making the cocktail for everyone. And unfortunately, that's not correct. So I have to make it for myself and y'all will have to watch, which will not be as funny, but you might appreciate it. So if I can get started, Sally Ann, Andy.
Mhm.
Awesome. So for
Yes,
this
you can
cocktail,
get started.
for this cocktail, you're going to need 1 can of albacore tuna,
Oh God.
for a drink.
shaken well.
Oh
You're
no.
going to need some mayonnaise.
You have
You had Hey,
48
hey,
minutes.
hey,
You have
do
48
not
minutes.
don't
You want
interrupt.
us to
Let
have
me
two.
finish. You have to get some mayonnaise. Get the travel size because you don't need a lot. Okay.
Is that lube or mayonnaise?
You're gonna need. Oh. The next thing you're gonna need is a little pickle relish, and
Ooh,
of
I love pickle
course,
relish.
my favorite and Shannon's favorite, a little vodka. I chose those because it was a little smaller. So, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get some ice in a cup. Sorry guys, I'm on camera, so this is kind of hard. I'm gonna ice my vodka. Okay, while that's chilling, I'm going to prep my glass. So I have just the normal little glass here.
My lunch is
I'm gonna
about
give it a nice mayonnaise rim. Can you see that?
Honey, start-
Slobbering of mayonnaise on that rim. Okay, and then we're gonna, and
Hold
then
on a
we're-
minute. How many times have you thrown mayonnaise on a rim before?
Y'all let me know when the recipe's not even half done. So y'all let me know when I can continue. So next I'm gonna give it a little dip in that pickle relish.
Oh,
Oh my God. So now we've got that pickle
Y'all, I
relish
just gagged.
mayonnaise rim. Okay. Okay, we're
Oh
gonna
my
set
God.
that aside because I think our vodka's nice and chilled. Unfortunately, I've got to open that can of tuna. So hang on. I've got to open this. It was 2 for 50 cents. I had to go cheap. Add that to our vodka. We're gonna add the juice to the vodka. Okay. And
If
then,
you
we're
drink
gonna,
this, I will vomit.
and then we're gonna dump that into our
I really feel like everything in my stomach's right here. Just
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who's ready?
Oh,
Who's ready? Hang on.
no.
Uh,
Oh,
no.
That was worse than the drink.
Oh, that's so disgusting. You could have put the pickle juice in there. I bet that would have been good.
Oh,
A pickle teeny.
It was good. So
We are not.
So the whole thing was a joke. I was going to make you guys drink it, but I didn't realize it wasn't live. So I called Andy earlier and said, "Look, I committed. I will do it. It won't be funny, but here we are."
No, it's funny.
it was
funny.
funny.
Next time,
So Eva and Shiloh, we are not drinking Tina's Tunas,
No.
Tina-Tuna-Tini.
whatever it is.
Tina-Tuna-Tini.
At Mardi Gras.
You will at my retirement party, Shannon.
I mean, I'll be vomiting, but not because of that this week. Oh my
Is there a
God.
skinny option? Is there a skinny Tina?
Oh, a skinny.
Yeah, there is. It's called Fireball.
There you go. Yes, please.
Oh
A
my
skinny
God.
Light
Tina.
Miracle Whip instead of
Okay,
Tina.
try to say that right. Try to say
Light
that right.
Miracle Whip, Shiloh. Yes, light Miracle Whip.
Light Miracle Whip, yeah.
A skinny Tina-Tuna-Tini.
Oh, God.
No,
Well,
look,
honey,
if
skinny
you're
and
gonna
Tina
do it-
don't go together.
Never.
Gross.
Nope. She's gonna start singing Wicked. She's gonna start
I
singing
love
Wicked.
you.
Now, to close out, thank you for tuning in. And next month, I will be presenting another recipe, not a drink, but something very scrumptious and tasty.
All right, Andy, let's get us wrapped up. What's
Yeah,
going
and
on?
just a reminder for everybody, next week we're off, but we're back the next week. So we have 2 weeks.
We have 2 weeks and our socials are active. You
Yeah.
can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Right now,
Mhm.
it's
Reddit.
5 o'clock somewhere, Henny.
And we'll soon have a TikTok.
And
Who's going to TikTok?
if
We are,
you
we're gonna have
have,
TikTok.
if you have any ideas, if you'd like anything for us to talk about,
I should
shoot us an email at ifosh99@gmail.com, or you can DM us. You can slide into our DMs.
Ooh.
Ooh. I
Gotta
do want to
say
say we are going to have Andy's friend on, Kevin Jones, in a couple weeks, right?
When are we going to
Andy?
do that? We need to read this
Well,
book. Yeah.
I am halfway through, and it's such a good book.
Good.
So
in
yeah,
2
I'm excited
weeks.
to talk about Kevin.
In 2 weeks, we're gonna have Crystal Scanio from the Irving Schools Foundation on.
Okay.
And I
All
believe
right.
after that, we're gonna have Kevin on.
All right. And we're also going to be having some Eva on the street from New
Eva on the
Orleans.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, when we have Kevin on, if anybody wants to read ahead,
Yes.
read the book, and then maybe send us some questions. If they have any, they can send some questions.
It's a
for,
great book.
Kevin Jones, Opening the
Yeah.
Corporate Closet. You can get it on Amazon.
Yeah. It's very good. Very, very good book.
We'll post an
Thank you
Amazon
so
link.
much for the book.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks again for the book. But we'll post an Amazon link, and that way, if you want to read it and you have questions for him,
You know,
when
we
he
need to
shows up.
start back
Yeah.
up is our book club.
Book
So maybe
club.
we'll start that back up, and
maybe we have an iFosh book club.
iFosh. Yes.
There you go.
We're not
Yes.
reading Wicked.
And what is that email address again, where that people can send their?
I'll
hate
describe.
comments?
It's ifosh99@gmail.com. ifosh99@gmail.com.
Okay, so send your hate mail to that address, all to Candy Bath.
Yeah, we didn't get that. We haven't gotten any hate mail yet. We're kind of
No?
disappointed.
Okay.
So
We got
yeah.
a 1 star from somebody, but most
Who
of the
did-
most
Who
of the
did we
comments
offend?
most of the comments were directed towards Sally Ann and Adrian. Oh, we
Oh,
love
we love you. Blah, blah, blah,
Oh, we
blah.
love Sally Ann's accent. Adrian's so funny.
That's very homophobic.
Mm.
Well,
Oh Lord,
they were talking about Sally Ann's accent, and
I don't have an
It's-
accent.
It's not real.
I went
It's not real.
when
Dorit,
Adrian
Dorit, it's
talked
not
about
real.
Exactly,
being
Doreen.
menopausal in the first episode.
Oh yeah, the
Listen, I mean,
menopausal,
there's
yeah.
nothing menopausal ladies like more than talking about menopause. So if that's
Isn't
your
that the
audience,
truth?
you can do that
We can talk about hot flashes all day.
all day.
Well, I mean, we've offended all kinds of people in the first 2 episodes. I'm sure if we keep on the menopausal women, we've got a certain
Well, I figure
group that will stick with us.
we offended some people last week talking about the babies in the strollers
Well, who cares?
and
It's all
Stanley
right.
Cup
Well,
owners.
And by the way, I went on the Katy Trail this weekend. It was awful. I again reinforced everything I ever said about strollers on the Katy Trail. Again, except for the hot dads with the strollers on the Katy Trail. We can keep that. So
Okay.
Adrian, have you been gummy running?
I I'm trying it without gummies, and it hurts more. So I'm just trying to find the right dosage at this point. I upped my mileage this week, so mostly this week is trying not to poop in my pants and have my husband have to come pick me up. That's the journey this week.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Those are some good goals.
Absolutely. I love it.
All right, kids, as we sign out, anything else?
Congratulations, Kylie Minogue.
Have fun.
Congratulations, Kylie Minogue. Good Grammy last
Oh,
night.
Kylie Minogue got a Grammy.
Yes.
Padam Padam, right?
Padam Padam.
Best
The
dance
hit from the
song.
summer.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a gay anthem, so love that.
Yes.
Have fun in New Orleans, guys.
Yeah.
All right, we
fun.
will.
We'll see everybody in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Thanks, kids.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you later.